Sanitary laws. It is clearly explained in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 32 to 40. Bible tell us to avoid contact with animals that have died or with whatever has touched them. And then porous earthen vessels that had potentially become contaminated were to be destroyed to avoid spreading diseases. So these biblical regulations are consistent with sound microbiological techniques and are important procedures in fighting infectious diseases like virus, bacteria, fungus, etc. Then and also given the person who are suffering from skin rashes, that is leprosy, measles, smallpox, like that. Such individuals were isolated from others to prevent the spread of disease. It is also given, and then a person who had contagious diseases characterized by skin rashes, that is such as leprosy, measles, smallpox. Such individuals were isolated from others to prevent the spread of disease. So these biblical guidelines are the basis of medically sound quarantine procedures that have been used for centuries. There is a good reason why social distancing and quarantine were really powerful tools in addressing the coronavirus pandemic of 2020. Because the biblical health principle of separating oneself from disease is effective. It is clearly explained in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 32 and 40. And also in Leviticus chapter 13, verse 47 to 59, the biblical guidelines includes avoiding contact with the personal items of sick people which can transmit germs. Contaminated items were washed or burned, which destroys that microorganisms. Biblical health instructions even apply to dwellings also. A house with fungal growth has quarantined until the affected materials were scrapped off, replaced and covered in new plaster. And if a house could not be cleaned, it would be demolished. It is given in Leviticus chapter 14, 33 to 48. It is given. So, the Bible acknowledges that body fluids can transmit diseases in Leviticus chapter 15, verse 11. Contact with human waste materials, nasal discharges, tears, saliva or soiled towels can spread infectious diseases. And then people coming into contact with fluids from a sick person had to wash their hands and clothes in water. That is nurses, doctors, everyone, they are dealing with sick people, right? So they had to bath and remain isolated from other people until evening as a precaution against spreading diseases. Actually, these are all the sanitary laws which is promoting health and prevent diseases. So one of the practical and powerful biblical admonitions states that human waste should be buried away from habitations. That is given in Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 12 to 14. So wearing shoes and not using human waste as fertilizer are also important preventive measures. So many diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, hookworm, roundworm, cholera, hepatitis, trachoma and typhoid result from contact with human waste. So sanitary disposal of human waste and access to clean water are two of the most important ways to prevent disease. So ignorance also plays a crucial role. People living in poor rural areas around the globe often do not understand how infectious diseases are transmitted and how easily they can be prevented. So instead of recognizing the true causes of infectious diseases, example, bacteria, viruses, protozoa, flies and mosquitoes, sometimes evil spirits are blamed. But countless millions do not realize or want to acknowledge these kind of sanitary laws. Motivation is a vital factor in promoting health and preventing diseases. So many know that hands should be washed and carefully after urinating or defecating and before preparing or eating food, but they do not act on that knowledge. Changing individual behavior is a major challenge in the battle against this disease. So these fundamental issues must be addressed before the burden of sickness will be lifted and the battle against diseases will be won. In the next video, we'll see moral laws.